Hey guys, in this guided practice exercise we're going to cover 16 jazz grooves for solo piano in 5 minutes. So the idea of this exercise is to get your hand independence going for a bass line and right hand chord comping. The chord progression we're going to use is D minor 9, which is like this. Start on the minor third and stack in thirds like this. D minor 9, chord voicing. Drop this middle note here, which gets us a G13 voicing. Then drop the rest of the notes down. This one, this one, this one. Which gives us our C major 9 voicing. And then finally for the A7 flat 9, we're going to drop these two notes down. Which gives us our A7 flat 9 voicing. Again. And that won't change through our 16 exercises. Let's look at what the left hand's going to do. My first pattern will be this walk 2 pattern. And basically we're doing roots and fifths. But to make it sound a little bit more jazzy, we're just going to add a upbeat to each target note like this. The first two patterns will follow that format. Then we're going to add a passing tone to the pattern. So it'll still be that walk 2 feel, but with a chromatic passing tone into the target note. I'll show you what I mean. Okay, and then from exercise 4 onwards, we're going to do a walking bass line. I'm going to do exactly the same notes every time, just so we don't clash when we're exercising. So what I'm going to do is a step up to G, step down to C, step down to A, and then walk up again. I'll show you what I mean. Step up to G, down to C, and down to A. Chromatic into D again. And every now and then, I'm not going to put it in the graphic, but I'm going to do some little upbeat ghost notes. Just to give that swing feel. And notice it doesn't really matter what note those ghost notes are, because it's just giving that feel of the swing. Okay, so that's what my left hand will do all the way through. Now my right hand's going to do a whole bunch of stuff. Basically the first few exercises are going to just be on the beat or off the beat. So if it's on the beat, it will sound like this. If it's off the beat, it will be bouncing off that note. Like that. So we're going to have a mixture of on the beat and off the beat, and it will be all highlighted in the graphic that you can see on the screen. Like that. So there'll be all sorts of combinations of on the beat, off the beat, and different beats of the bar that will follow, and the graphic will guide you there. Now finally, near the end of the exercises, we're going to start introducing triplets. Now, the first thing I'm going to do are these little Quaver Triplets, which sound like this. And what I'm basically doing is I'm just doing the first two notes of the triplet there. The full thing would sound like this. But to be honest, that's not really a common pattern used in jazz, so I'm just doing like a little skip beat based on the first two notes there. So that's how I'm going to approach those Quaver Triplets. In the very last exercises, I'm going to introduce Crotchet Triplets. Now this is where it gets interesting. Crotchet Triplets sounds like this. And what that means is I'm playing 3/2 in the left hand. Now, that's quite a tricky rhythm to get the first time you play it. My little trick for learning this for the first time is just pick a shape and keep the root note the same. What I'm going to do is play it over the words nice cup of tea. I'll show you what I mean. Nice cup of tea, nice cup of tea, nice cup of tea, nice cup of tea. So that's together, right, left, right, together, right, left, right. Nice cup of tea, nice cup of tea. So what that gives you is 2 in the left hand and 3 in the right hand. And in context, it sounds like this. Nice cup of tea, nice cup of tea, nice cup of tea, nice cup of tea. Sorry, I played a different bass line there, but you get the idea. So that's what's going to happen when we get to those last ones there. If this is too hard for you, just stop and start the video, pause it on the graphics, see if you can work it out in isolation, then try and play it with the video. Still too hard? Just slow down that YouTube playback speed until you can get it up to 1x speed, or even start pushing it faster than the YouTube playback speed if you want to challenge yourself. Remember, even if you can play this exercise, aim for mastery by really honing in on the dynamics. So think about where the short notes are, the staccato notes, the legato notes, and think about accenting the 2 and the 4. So really try and think musically about how you play these rhythms. And when you can really have full control over your dynamics there, you have really mastered this exercise. Cool, you ready to go for these 16 jazz grooves for solo piano in 5 minutes? Here we go. A 1, a 2, a 1, 2, 3, and...